So if you are thinking in a very small way, your experience of life is very, very limited. Hi, this is Mike Pettigrew, best-selling author and serial entrepreneur since 1987, and I help ordinary people achieve extraordinary goals, but not in the way you might think. So a lot of people ask me, is there any way to start thinking bigger? A lot of people feel that they think in a very small way, and their lives can become very stagnant, restricted, and life is supposed to be exhilarating and joyful with all sorts of possibility. So if you are thinking in a very small way, your experience of life is very, very, very limited. And if you look at the lives of highly successful people, you will find that they are very similar to most people, but they think in terms of possibility. They ask questions of themselves like, what if? What if? I think for a lot of people, they think in terms of, I can't, I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. But highly successful people always ask themselves, what if? What if everything were possible? Could I do this? Could I do that? And that opens the door to all sorts of possibility. So I have a suggestion for you. If you want to think in a much bigger way, if you want to take your life to the next level, just get a pen and paper and write out on that piece of paper all your skills, all your interests, and all your talents, your abilities. See them all on a piece of paper. This just kickstarts your creativity. When you get a pen and paper out, it connects you to a higher level of wisdom. And when you see on a single piece of paper your skills, your abilities, your life experiences, you can start to see, well, wow, I've experienced quite a lot. And then the next step is to ask yourself, if you had all the time, money, and energy in the world to do anything you wanted and all the skills and resources that you could ever wish for, what would you spend your life doing? What would you spend most of your life doing if money, time, and energy and freedom were of no relevance? If you could do anything, what would you do? Write down all the things that you'd love to do. And another step is to, once you've done that, do a goal brainstorming session. Get another piece of paper and your pen and write out at least 20 goals that you would love to achieve during this life. Before you leave this world, what are the things that you would love to do? And I think a lot of people, I ask so many people, what do you want to achieve in this life? What do you want to achieve if you could do anything? And most people have this blank expression, I don't know. That's really sad. Getting clear on what you want is the start of achieving an amazing life. When you get clear on your goals, that's the beginnings of thinking bigger. So knowing what you want, seeing, as I said a moment ago, seeing all your abilities, your experiences, your past history, your interests, and then combining that with your goals and what you would do if money wasn't an object, you could do anything. It just kickstarts you thinking in a totally new way, in a much bigger way. But not only that, once you've written out your list of goals, ask yourself, what skills do you need to grow? What things do you need to learn to enable you to achieve any of those goals? And the reason I'm suggesting that is because obviously the quickest way to achieve any goal is to learn all you can before you try to move towards it. That's what highly successful people do. They don't just move towards their goals and hope for the best. No, they plan things very carefully. They learn from the best mentors that they can. If their goal is in a field that they don't have very much knowledge in or experience in, they seek out the best mentors who have done what it is that they want to achieve, and they learn from them. So the quickest way to achieve anything is to learn from the best teachers on the planet. And a great thing about learning new skills to help you achieve your goals is very enriching, very empowering. Learning, I didn't really get this until maybe, 7 or 8 years ago. self-education is honestly the door to massive possibility. I spend a fortune on my own education now because it's the fastest way to achieve my goals, and I find it incredibly enriching. I love learning, not just learning anything, but learning material that's really practical and really useful. And I like the expression just-in-time learning, just-in-time learning. Not learn anything, but just what you need to know for the next step towards your goal, okay? Because if you're cramming your head full of all sorts of information that's not immediately relevant, you'll forget it. So that's a waste of time and energy and money. So then, once you know what it is that you need to learn, schedule it on your weekly schedule. Learning time for learning, once a week, maybe twice a week, a couple of hours for learning a specific thing. You know, today we live in a pandemic environment, and so many people have lost their jobs, and a lot of fear about what the future holds. And I honestly believe, and I know this from experience, it's possible to retrain yourself in almost any field pretty quickly by educating yourself using websites like udemy.com. Anybody can take on create a new career for themselves in as little as 6 months. The trend now, because of lockdown situations, is that people are working from home. So working from home, there are so many online skills that you can acquire now so easily from some of the world's best educators. So self-education really is the key to opening some massive doors of possibility in your life. And finally, another way to start thinking bigger is using affirmations, which I've talked about many times, and also the power of self-hypnosis. These are ways of rewriting your internal, mindset, your internal programming, so that you start thinking in much more unlimited ways rather than limited ways. So look into self-hypnosis and the power of affirmations. I've made many videos about both, but they are a way of enabling you to think in a much bigger way. So I hope this has helped you. If you're ready to get to your next level of success, abundance, freedom and wealth, check out my Secrets of Success mentoring program, and you can find out more information at achievegoalsfast.com/success. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to speaking with you again very soon. Bye bye.